just read the case of Gastón Curious, the famous Peruvian chef, and I was thinking like how Colombia could improve with this kind of thing that he made to take the Peruvian cuisine around the world and make it so famous. I think Colombia could maybe improve this too, but just in our case, like what we could improve, learning about this case of Gastón Curious. So I would like to take the three most important key learnings about this case. First one, the understanding of the local market. I think this one is one of the most important because as we know, like in every city, every country, we have different cultures, we like different things. The preference of the customers is really important, and that's what he noticed when he went to New York. The second one for me is promoting the culture, like he did, like the music, the taste. All of this he made is take the culture of Peru and make it famous. Like it was not only the food, it was everything. Because it has no sense to have like a Peruvian restaurant with English music. It doesn't have any sense. And also like if the restaurant has a vibe of New York and it's Peruvian, like he take everything. So I think for me it's the most important. And for me, the third one, also important as the other two, is learning from the failures. We can just stop to try. Like we have to learn what we did wrong and try to expand them. Like in Lemar in New York. So first, I would like to start that Colombia position in the Global Innovation Index was in 19th place. So we are pretty big down from the list, but it's because we have a lot of lags and challenges that we have to confront. So I will let yourself by the lines. So how I was saying, I would like to share about what Colombia lacks. So one important thing that lacks in the Colombia is the limited R&D investment, and like Colombia just spent a fraction on GPD on research and development comparing to the global leaders. Without a significant investment on R&D, groundbreaking ideas struggle to take off, limiting technological and scientific advancements in the country. Also, for me, the most important, the second one, like the education gap. Like innovations thrives on knowledge, but in our country, we still have disparities in education quality. Some people have just the opportunity to go to a school, and maybe a good school. As we know, the public schools in our country, they are not too good, and some people just can't go to a school as other people. Also, the access to fundings, like there's a lot of small business and startups ideas in Colombia, but there is a lot of difficult to securing a venture capital and investment, which is a crucial for scaling innovating ideas and sustainable business that could make Colombia bigger in this aspect. Now I would like to continue with the strengths of Colombia. Like we can start with the most important one, and I think the most that could improve in Colombia is the cultural diversity and creative. Like we are a rich country with cultural heritage, fosters creativity, and which is essential for innovation in industries like fashionable, music, film, and gastronomy. This is creative and can be competitive in the global markets. As we know, we have different kind of cultures in every region. Like in the Andina region, we have the culinary paisa that is so famous in around the world because we know the bandeja paisa. Also in the Pacific region, the Caribbean coast and everything. So this is so important to this potential strength to improve in Colombia. Also the natural resources. We have a lot of climates and everything that could make Colombia a bigger country in this kind of aspects. And also the business sophistication is a really strong country. As you know, there is a lot of we have potential to have a lot of business sophistication, and in the global development of the innovation sectors such as the private side and the innovation, which will favor one problem that is also one of the lacks that we have is the limited R&D investment, like the contribution in the gross domestic expenditure, like well known as GDP, is still in area of improvement. Investing in research and development is a key driver of innovation and is a lever that can enhance Colombia's of innovation capacity. Also, the economic disparities. As we know, we are in a country that is so inequality and affects to the education, funding, and opportunities, providing many individual talents for contributing to innovation and bringing this gap on essential inclusive of growth in our country. Also, the politic and regulatory uncertainty, like the frequent policy change and the bureaucratic hurdles can create uncertainty of business and investors, making it too difficult to pursue a long-term innovation and strategies in our country. Like we know, we have different kind of sides in the politics that some people say yes and some people say no. So that it makes an uncertainty in our country that we can like the people just can start to thinking about a business that could be longer or just started or not started. So it's a really difficult thing. The areas for investment that we can innovate and make our country bigger. So the research and development, like increasing the R&D. I know that I have repeating this so many times, but it's so important in our country. That will drive technological breakthroughs and encourage scientific discovery and boost Colombia's position in the global innovation landscape. So the education and training will be investment in education. This is all really important. We have this very breaking through also the infrastructure and digital connective, like expanding internet access and modernizing the infrastructure will create a foundation for tech-driven industries in our country. Also the support for startups, providing tax incentives, grants, and easier access to funding to help new business grow and contribute to economic development.
So I think that's everything that I was talking about the lacks, strengths, challenges, and how Colombia could innovate. I think that's everything. Thank you.